Still with the red chambers, senators ordered the arrest of managing director of Julius Berger PLC for failing to appear before its committee on works to explain the stalled execution of the Itu-Udukbani highway contract. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, announced the resolution during Thursday's plenary. Correspondent Kalojo reports that the decision followed a point of order raised by Senate Minority Whip Osita Ongo, who had in his motion urged his colleagues to approve an order of arrest against Julius Berger, Managing Director, for snubbing invitations.
The Senate recalled that in furtherance of the investigative hearings, Julius Berger Nigerian PLC has neglected and refused to honor invitations to provide details of their role in the Udukbani Itu Highway project, despite receiving substantial public funds amounting to over 18 billion naira. Mr. President, the Senate resolves to condemn the refusal of Julius Berger Nigerian PLC and other entities to honor the lawful invitations of the Senate.
This is as majority of senators took turn to express frustration over Julius Berger Nigeria Limited refusal to honor the Senate's invitation. The President of the Senate, while ruling on resolution, said the Senate is prepared to fully back actions that hold contractors accountable.
It is very sad to note and to state that Julius Berger has refused to attend these investigative hearings. Julius Berger they bidded for a job, they were awarded a job, they were paid taxpayers' money, they showed up on site briefly, and they left the site. For whatever reason they may have done that, they have to come and tell the Nigerian people.
You will invite a minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Some of them will not listen to the chairman of your committee, Mr. President. And enough is enough. We should query these ministers and ask Mr. President to drop them. How can a chairman of a committee be looking for a minister for 2, 3 days, 4 days, they will not answer phone? So they are doing the same thing Julius Berger is doing. We have to use our powers.
Committees of the National Assembly can invite a contractor. Why? If the minister has failed or the ministry has failed, we approve the funds and we want to see value for money. We want to see economy. We want to see prudence in the way and manner our funds that we appropriated are utilized. And when there is need for signing a warrant, Mr. President, don't hesitate. We have to make example of some people and some institutions.
Who is this contractor that is so powerful? More than the federal government, more than EFCC, more than all the agencies that are put in place to deal with people who are involved in criminal embezzlement of public funds. So I submit, sir, that everything we have said of Julius Berger, we should say even more to the Ministry of Works. They awarded the contract. There is no evidence they have the power to revoke the contract, and they have the power under the law to get that part of the payment for which they have done work.
They have done with the finances of the federal government given under their control. If we have power to appropriate, we have power to oversight. We also have powers to follow the money to the letter. My opinion is that the discussion is totally unnecessary. We should have used 5 minutes to finish with this issue. The Senate has no business discussing a contractor. This also shows evidence of proper supervision by the ministry. So what we are going to do is that since we have summoned the company and the company has rebuffed the summons of the National Assembly by implicating the Senate, then we should immediately take the next step of issuing a warrant of arrest.